years in the country, man to man, and just try to give him a chance, and he did the rest.
What's the feeling when that play call comes in, when you know you're not just going for it, you're taking a shot there?
Oh yeah. Well, there's a couple different options, but you know, it's kind of we had different answers for man or zone. They ended up going man, and pretty much every route except for probably one on that concept is a man beater, and kind of just pick your matchup and just let it fly.
Ron, how happy were you for Barry and make a big play like that? I know it has probably been the start he's wanted this season. How happy were for him to make a big play in a big moment?
Oh yeah, really excited for that dude. He's a great kid, great dude in the locker room, good teammate, guy you want on your team in your locker room, and we were able to connect earlier in the game on kind of a little comeback route like on the hash, and good physical catch. You know, it's just what it takes. You know, SEC games. Matchups are going to be tough. They're going to be physical. Not going to have so much space. And I thought our dudes went out there and competed.
Does it feel like right now, when all else fails, if you just throw it to Dane, something good's going to happen?
Yes, sir. A little bit like that. But Dane's definitely been having a great season. You know, going on. And just whenever the opportunity presents itself, you know, that's a one-on-one matchup that we believe is in our favor. But it all goes back to like Barry on, Tamori, ABO, those dudes, they're winning one-on-ones. Fred, good clutch catch, one-on-one matchup. But those dudes just, they played their butts off.
What does it say about your team that, you know, they get the big touchdown on 4th down and y'all hadn't moved the ball that well, but you're still able to go back out there and make the plays to win the game?
I think just the word that really comes to mind for me is just resiliency. And those dudes, like with the guys we got on our team, like just you're never really out of the fight with these guys. It all comes down from the coaches to the players, and it's just what's conveyed to us is what we're going to convey to each other. And just but we knew if we came in here, we executed our game plan like we should. We liked where we'd be sitting in the 4th quarter, especially with our defense. You know, that's one of the best defenses in the SEC and maybe the nation. But just hats off to those guys, and definitely to Ole Miss too. That's a great football team.
Rod, Dane said that he wasn't the primary option on the touchdown for him. Is that right?
Yeah, yes,
Can
sir.
you kind of take us through without revealing a game?
Yeah, absolutely. Crazily enough, so Dingle, the play before, kind of had like a little fake screen, whatever, and he was kind of the guy. And I took a matchup with Dane. I think the ball ended up getting batted down, but Dingle was wide open, and so we came back to the huddle talking about it, stuff like that. So then I was about to be. This is pretty ironic because the next play, like he's the dude, and so bam, get off of him, get off my second guy, third guy, fourth guy, whatever it was. Kind of just extending the play, and those guys are gonna win. Just put the ball where he can get it. Big dude went up and made a play.
He had 8 catches total in the first 3 games. He completed 15 passes to him over the last 2. Have you ever had a comfort level with a receiver like you found with him?
I think the comfort's kind of always been there, but really comfortable with all the guys. But definitely with Dane, it's good, putting that stuff out there in games. Practice is practice. Getting those reps in practice is awesome, but when you see that stuff come to fruition in games, even with Barry on, just being able to see him just run past guys, and that was kind of what I was thinking, was just give him a chance, because he's going to go up and get it if it's short. He's going to run under if it's a good ball, but just really all those guys, really proud of how they've been coming on.
Brock, did you have any suggestions on the 4th down play to your coaching staff?
No, sir. Kind of crazy story. I don't suggest any plays anymore after my sophomore year of high school. I suggested 2 plays to my dad and threw 2 picks. So whatever the coach calls, I run it. That's it.
Rock, you haven't been here for a lot of the near misses this program's had, but given what happened 2 weeks against Georgia, what does it mean just for the future, for the rest of the season, to cash in and not be walking out here saying, "Oh, we can play close against these teams, we can actually beat them"?
Absolutely. I think kind of with our team and our team mentality, kind of really however today went, it would just been back to work, and that's what it's going to be next week, just a work week. And hopefully we got some guys banged up, being able to get those guys back, stuff like that. And but it's going to be a work week. We knew whatever happened today, we were going to go in there, we're going to leave it all on the field. It was going to be a hostile environment, but it's always good to get another win in the win column. And at the end of the day, that's what we were talking about, and he said something about stats or something. I said, dude, that's good, whatever, all that. I said, I care about the tick in the win column, and it's awesome to see that. And the game could have gone either way, and really glad that it went in our favor. Kind of like that Georgia game, just a couple plays short, and this game a couple plays up, I would say.
All
Brock, I
right,
know you
thank
said you're gonna get back to work on Monday, but how sweet was that victory celebration in the locker room?
Oh, it was awesome. You know, those guys, they love it. Love them, love Coach Stoops, Coach Hamden. I think everybody got in a little bit, but it's just awesome, you know, seeing all your work come to fruition throughout the week, all those hot fall camp days, stuff like that, seeing all that come together and our game plan being good.
All right, thanks, Brock. We got
Thank you, Brock.
Jackie.
Thank you,
Ms.
Brock.
Thank you.
Just what was going through your mind through that whole sequence there?
The only thing that was going through my mind was somebody needs to make a play right here. I didn't really care who it was as long as that play got made. So as long as that play got made, so it was a pretty good feeling.
How happy were you for Barry to be able to make that play in that big moment?
I was super excited. You know, I was just leaning on him, telling him like, bro, like this team feeds off you. Like, keep that energy up, and when that ball's in the air, I know you're gonna make a play. And he just kept telling me like he's got me, so I knew he got me when that ball was in the air.
Dane, how much does it mean to you miss first time in your career that back-to-back 100-yard receiving game? You have to know you're more of a focus of the defense.
It's a really good feeling. I'm just super glad that the offense is clicking. I don't really care if it is me. I just really hope the offense just keeps continue to click as long as somebody you know is making plays. Keep making plays.
Can you take us through how your touchdown unfolded?
Yeah, I knew when the play was called, the play wasn't really intended to go to me, but I think Brock saw me come open a little later in the end zone, and he just threw it to me.
Does it feel like right now that when in doubt, he's gonna get the ball to you?
Me and Brock do have really good chemistry. I don't know if that's his thought, but I'm just glad that he knows that I can make a play if it does come to me.
How have you seen Brock grow from, say, the South Carolina game till now?
Yeah, Brock's just a playmaker. He's a competitor. He wants to continue to grow each and every week. So that's what I know from him. He's gonna come out to practice each and every week ready to practice, and you know it all starts with practice. So when Brock comes to practice ready to work, everybody else falls behind him.
What does it mean just for you guys to know that, hey, we can't just keep it close, we can actually win games like this against top 10 teams?
100%, yeah. Coach Stoops harps on it all the time. Like, hey, we're not just a pushover team. Like, teams are gonna have to play us. Like, each week, team has us circled on their schedule because they know we're a really good football team, and we just have to keep preparing like we have, and everything else will fall into play.
All right, last one. Anybody?
Dane, you had a lot of catches over the middle, but did you practice it during the week, or was that just this particular game?
Yes, 100%. Coach Bush harps on this all the time. He says practice execution equals game day reality. So we practice, what we do every Saturday is what we practice.
All right, thanks, Dane.
Thank you, guys.
I've got Brock in.
So close against Georgia, how does it feel to get it done today?
I just feel like a blessing, honestly. Coach just preached us all week about just being persistent and the consistency in our team. We know how to play. We play hard all the time. It's just about going and put it out there on that film.
You all have been so close to this many times in your career. Did you feel like this was the one that was gonna finally cash through when you recover a touchdown?
We honestly had a lot of confidence coming into the game, and like I just said, it was about the persistent part. We know we could play with this team that we had to face today, but it was just about us going and do our part.
Ox, it seemed like you all, the defensive front, kind of controlled the game. Do you feel that way? And what led to that? You all really getting after dark?
I feel like it's something Coach White always preaches every week. He always says win it at the line of scrimmage, and he always tells the defensive line we got to win that battle in the trenches. So I feel like every week we go play, you guys can turn on the film that we go put our heart out on the field as a D-line to go battle in them trenches.
You gave up the long pass on the 4th down, but you still were able to hold them to the field goal attempt, which they missed. I mean, what does that say about the defense that you didn't hang your heads after that long pass?
I feel like it just goes back to what Coach Stoops preaches to us all the time, the persistent part, the consistency. Like, yeah, play happened, but it's football. Like, even if that play would have happened in the first quarter, we would have reacted the same type of way. So it happened in the fourth really didn't make us flinch.
Ox, how did that locker room celebration rank with the all-time locker room celebrations?
It was definitely up there. I'll give it to, I feel like it's up there with Missouri, for sure.
All right,
How would you
thanks.
grade Coach's crowd surfing?
It's amazing.
All
It's a
right.
battle getting them up there.
Thanks, Ox. Coach Hamden's here. Questions for JQ?
Vicki, when you guys found out that Max wasn't going to be able to go, what was the talk among the defensive backs coming into this game?
Just next man up. Next man up. We prepared for this moment. We're confident in everybody in our corner room. So, really, Max gave us extra motivation. He texted us from the hospital telling us, man, just continue to work, continue to do, what I'm saying, what we put in work for. So we really played for Max today, I said that. We played for Max and had him in the back of our head, and he was our motivation for sure.
When that drive in the third quarter, you slip and Harris gets a big play, you came right back and you hit a tackle and then forced fumbles. What's going through your head after they make the big play to be able to go back out there and make a couple yourself?
Yeah, man, it's football, man. It's SEC, so we compete against some really talented guys. You're gonna lose some reps, man, but in my eyes, you gotta win more than you lose. So when I feel like I lost everybody, I told myself I gotta win one now. I just got an opportunity to next play and take advantage of it.
JQ, what was your point of emphasis guarding Trey Harris, number 9?
I knew the offense wanted to get the ball to him, and he's a very talented receiver. So, you know, just kind of anticipating the ball coming my way every play I'm line up on him, ready for it.
How difficult when they get the big 4th down play there at the end and to be able to hold up there? How tough was it to stay locked in when they make a 40-yard play in 4th and 11?
Yeah, man, that was a nerve wracker. I'd say, man, we had everything covered, man. He kind of got it slipping or whatever, man. But it was okay. We're cool.
All right. Thank y'all very much. Thank you, JQ.